Hey guys, welcome back to another one of my BTS photo shoots. I recently shot with Jella Walters. It might be Jella Walter, maybe without the S. Anyway, she's an international model. She's actually from the Philippines. She came to visit Los Angeles. So it was my first time working with her. Also, my first time shooting a 20-year-old. She's very young, but she kicked butt. She rocked it. She really worked her looks. She knows how to model. Good energy, good effort, good passion. Those are the three combinations I think that are great on photo shoots. But anyways, the three things I'm going to cover in this video, because it is almost midnight my time and I'm pretty tired actually, is what went really good, what went really bad, like really bad on this photo shoot, and the third thing I'll cover is some lighting. All right guys, what I thought went really good on this photo shoot is what I call teamwork and or collaboration. Before we even started shooting, even before the makeup started, we actually looked at the wardrobe. We actually walked to my wall over here. We looked at inspiration photos, images that I really like, which are on my wall. And we discussed them. We discussed the look. Why does it look cool? I really like that Jella brought up emotion and energy and using facial features, etc. So we discussed all that, and I think that helped, what contributed to some of the images coming out the way they came out. Another thing I think that really helped on this photo shoot from Jella was the three things called energy, effort, and passion. I feel like when the model brings those things to the photo shoot, real magic happens. You know, generally sometimes if it's just the photographer, you know, obviously trying his best and the model's there, but she's not really into it, etc. It happens. It does. I've done some of their shoots. Still get good work, but not as good as if the model really wants to be there, really wants to create something fire and exciting, right? So I really appreciated Jella, and I really appreciated that she brought that energy and passion, and she was excited. Every time she saw the screen, we looked at her photo, she got more excited and she wanted to keep going and going, and that's what we want, right? Something I noticed about Jella and her modeling, I feel like that was a little different. Maybe, I don't know, maybe because she's from the Philippines, maybe, is that I feel like she was like three-dimensional. What I mean is she wasn't just modeling like straight up and moving shoulders and elbows, but like she was really going forward, really going to the side and really coming to the camera and really moving, especially like our last looks, the one with the leather black boots and the red jacket and the ones that she was low on the ground. I really liked that. So the photos came out amazing, and I really appreciated that she really got into it, and her modeling style I feel like was different than some of the gals here in Los Angeles. But yeah. All right guys, getting to the bad or the very bad on this photo shoot. So it kind of started with an hour before the photo shoot. My makeup artist called. She was still at a doctor's appointment that wait extended. She had issues, etc., and she wasn't feeling well. And so she called like an hour before and said she wasn't going to make it. And I'm like, and no, I don't have a backup, you know, within an hour. So I asked Jella to do her makeup. She did the best she could. And you know what? I don't think you can tell. Once you look at those finished images, I think it came out good. You know, obviously I'm a good retoucher. Haha. Anyways, but yeah, that happened about an hour before the photo shoot, but guess what? We didn't let it kill our energy. I didn't let it kill my energy. Stuff happens, went with the punches, and yeah, we kept going. And Jella, you know, thank God brought some of her makeup, but that was the first like bad thing that happened on this photo shoot. As for the second thing that, you know, the bad thing that happened, I wouldn't say that it was on the photo shoot, but it was after the photo shoot. And that was the files. This has never happened to me before. I generally back up files. I have a pretty new SSD, Samsung SSD drive, and rookie mistake, I don't know what I was doing, but I was tethering straight to the SSD, and I wasn't recording the files on the memory card in the camera. And today, for some reason, when I opened up Jella's folder on that SSD, the files were gone. But before that happened, I did color grade. I did do some retouching in Capture One Pro, so I exported about, I don't know, 25 photos. About 5 you saw in this video that were my favorite. So I had those in Google Drive. So that's all I have. I have about 25 photos. And yeah, they're gone. And I'm bummed, but you know, those 25 were actually like my top picks. I color graded them, kind of masked them, etc. Did light retouching. So what I'd say I have the best ones, but there's a ton of best ones. And the sad thing is that, you know, Jella hasn't got to pick her picks yet, because we just shot, and bummer, that's never happened. But I have a company online. They're working on it. They're trying to get the files. But yeah, so guys, remember, don't just tether to your hard drive. Don't just tether to the SSD. Also record to your memory card and save the files in the cloud besides your just SSD or hard drive. All right, guys, number 3, let's talk about lighting. I've been getting on this, like, I don't know, edgy lighting, soft lighting, shadow lighting vibe. And I think I really liked what I saw. I know Jella, you know, when she texted me, she saw the images I sent to her. She said, Gabe, I really like the edginess, and I really like that there's like some mood to the photo. That's what I'm trying to do. What I like from what I've seen in this overhead lighting that I talked about in my last video is I like the shadows like under the model, especially when you're shooting full body and they're sitting down, or they're on the Apple box, or they're down on the ground, and you can see shadow under them and some like light fall off on the backdrop. I think that's cool. Again, I want to kind of get away from just like soft lighting, big, bright, just blasting them. Yeah, it looks clean. Yeah, you know, amazing skin or whatever, but I don't know, it could get a little commercial. So wanted to have a little bit more fun, and I don't know, I'm just getting creative, right? I'm just playing around. When we're figuring out what looks good, what we like, what we don't like. But so far I like it, and I'm gonna keep rocking with it and keep going. So.
Hey guys, it's Jella. I'm in Gabe's studio today. We just shot 2 outfits, and I absolutely love this one. It's very pretty, and also the red blazer, which made me feel very, very confident. And overall, we just had a really great time, and absolutely loved it. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye. I think the